we say good morning to you. We are broadcasting live on the road today. Wiz, we are. It's a doubleheader day. We got Cyclone baseball later on against the Dobbins Hooded Indians, who are 21-4. Be a great test to wrap up our regular season. We'll have that for you, I think, 4:45. 5 o'clock first pitch at a Chamber of Commerce Thursday. It is absolutely gorgeous outside. Celebrating the birthdays today of John Cena, the Wrestler's 48. When we were growing up, a heartthrob for many a young lad in West Virginia. Valerie Bertinelli's having a birthday. She is 65 today. And there's another one, I can't remember who it is, but we'll have it for you coming up here in just a second. I'll look it up for you. We're here at Phil's Dream Pit, the quest for a perfect barbecue. It is absolutely 100% over-the-top good. Whew, love it. They just came through the holidays where they did a lot of hickory smoked hams, and so now they are on to the spring and summer. The trucks are out today. The black truck, they have 2 food trucks now. One's going to be at the State of Franklin corporate office in Johnson City. The other truck's going to be at Sullivan Central Middle School. So if you're in those areas and you want some good food right off the Phil's Dream Pit trucks, that's where they are today. And then the black truck will be at Virginia High Kingsport. Must be a ball game of sorts, what this says. Yeah, Virginia High and Kingsport. No, I'm sorry. It's at High Voltage in Kingsport. I couldn't read the writing. High Voltage in Kingsport tonight from 5 to 8. So there you go. All right, let's get it started. Got lots going on. Evan Carter last night went 1 for 3, stole a base, and the Rangers lose it. We'll run down Major League Baseball. Jeff Beverly joins us at the 11:30 mark with a complete rundown of Tennessee football, lady balls, baseball, basketball, and certainly softball. And so we'll have all that for you. Our Big Orange update. He joins us coming up here in just a little while. Let's get it started. We're here again at Phil's, Eastern Star exit of Interstate 26. And so we'll crank it up and get going with a national anthem. Who does it today? Let's look and see. Why don't we tap on the shoulder for the national anthem? Yeah, Martina McBride. The old girl can sing it on the Tom Taylor Sports.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets like a the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, yeah, and the home of the brave.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, NFL draft starts tonight, and so as we told you yesterday, they've changed the rules for round one and only round one. They're going to cut it from 10 to 8 minutes, so they're going to be on the clock, which I think is great. They take too much time anyway between, because I guarantee you these coaches and these general managers, they know right now who they're going to take in this opening round, or have a pretty good idea. So it starts tonight. It's in Pittsburgh at 8 o'clock. And so I don't know if we'll still be on the air at that point or not with Cyclone Baseball. If we are, we'll be sure and tell you about it. If you're a Cowboys fan, George Pickens, Cowboys have shut down the contract talks with Pickens. They put a franchise tag on him for next year in his 5th NFL season. What does that mean? It means he gets $27 million fully guaranteed. So old George will be okay. He can come over here and get him some pulled pork, Phil's Dream Pit. Matter of fact, gentleman over, he's got pulled pork, he's got hash browns, he's got coleslaw. Not sure what she's got. She's got something in the bowl. Here's the draft picks going in this order. The Raiders. Surely to goodness we're going to get Fernando Mendoza. Please tell me we're not going to screw this up this year. Raiders number 1, Jets number 2, Cardinals have the 3rd pick tonight, the Titans have the 4th pick. Giants have the 5th pick, then come the Browns, the Commanders, the Saints, the Chiefs, and the Giants. When was the last time the Chiefs were in a position to get top 10 of the draft? Because they had a not-so-good season. So the Giants round out the top 10. Then come the Dolphins in this order, the Cowboys, the Rams, the Ravens, Tampa Bay. The Jets are 16th. They'll get another pick in the first round. The Lions are 17th. Vikings 18th. Carolina 19th. Cowboys come back and get another pick on the 20th. The Pittsburgh Steelers have the 21st pick tonight. Then come the Chargers, the Eagles, the Browns at number 24, the Bears at 25, the Bills at 26, the 49ers at 27. 28th will be the Texans. The Chiefs get another first-round pick on the 29th pick tonight. Then rounding out will be the Dolphins, the Patriots, and, of course, the Seahawks, the 32nd pick. So the Raiders will start it, and the Seahawks will end it tonight. Starts at 8 o'clock in Pittsburgh. Again, as I told you, the Cowboys put the franchise tag on George Pickens, so they can't do a long-term contract, but the old boy gets himself, God bless him, hope he can make it, $27 million fully guaranteed coming up this coming season. We're live again at Phil's Dream Pit. Oh, Pete and Crystal Slagle, we got Cyclone Baseball today. Man, I'm chomping. Went and saw the game Tuesday against Daniel Boone. And had a big win out there against a good baseball team, Daniel Boone, 4-3. That's a great forerunner to the tournaments coming up next week. So we'll wrap it up today against Dobbins Bennett at Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark. Cyclones coming in at 12-14, and Dobbins Bennett at 21-4. So we'll run down who's playing where today, but it's going to be a great day, beautiful day for all of our fall or spring sports, I should say, which would be boys and girls tennis, boys soccer, softball, and track and field. Gorgeous, gorgeous day. Hello, William Welch. How you doing? So we're here again at Phil's Dream Pit, the quest for perfect barbecue. We got a big surprise coming up. We'll tell you about that when we get a little bit closer. But we have nailed down, and we're going to use the services of Baker. Lisa Baker is going to make it happen for me, and I can't thank her enough. She's a great lady. Scotty's a lucky boy. So we appreciate her. We've got a surprise to tell you about. I'll probably wait the first of the week. We're working on it, and it's going to be good. All right, we're here again at Phil's Dream Pit, the quest for perfect barbecue. Dream Packs, that's a great thing to get anytime. Right now in the spring, heading into the summer, Dream Packs. We'll be right back after this. We'll take a look at Major League Baseball.
Really easy way to feed a family or a bunch of people. We start them off at 4. Dream Pack for 4 runs $32.99, gives you a pound of meat. You can do pulled pork or pulled chicken, either one at that price. 3 sides, it's a pint each, so it's a 4-ounce serving of meat, 4-ounce serving of 3 different sides, gives you a really good meal that'll fill you up. It's not something that you eat and you're hungry later, an hour later. I'm going to include your buns, your barbecue sauce. Instead of picking up a pizza, come by here, pick up a Dream Pack. Your family will thank you. And if you need it for more people, the breakdown on it's $8.25 a person. 12 people, for instance, is $99. You'll see that advertised now from us in a lot of different places. Feed 12 people for $99. That gives you 2 pounds of meat, 1.5 quarts of each side. Still gives you the bun, still the barbecue sauce. Really, really popular. I had a group at Eastman just order a 16 for Wednesday. So you call us ahead. We can do as many people as you want. We do 100 people, 200 people, we'll put those in pans for you, or as few as 4. So how an even number, however many you want. $8.25 a person. You can't beat it.
Cannot beat it, folks. Again, here at Phil's Dream Pit, the quest for perfect barbecue. The phone number is 349-6437. Hours are open.
11 to 7, Tuesday through Saturday. We take Sunday and Monday off, but we're here the rest of the week.
Social media.
Social media on Facebook. Maybe Instagram later if one of my kids shows me how to use it, but right now it's on Facebook. That's where people watch you, so we'll figure they've got it here.
And the website is?
Website is philsdreampit.com.
You got it.
I see a familiar face here. Looks like he's ready to talk to you.
He is.
Gonna talk
That's
some
our buddy Jeff.
Gonna talk some NASCAR, I'm betting.
That's our buddy Brian Pipkin, the owner of Phil's Dream Pit, one of our great sponsors here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. We're back. We're ready to go. Andrew Lewis, Northeast Community Credit Union. Readers are winners. Year number 2. We're jacked up to do it again this year.
We're so excited.
Yep, we are excited. And so it's a chance for these kids at Eastside Elementary, Westside Elementary, and Harold McCormick Elementary win some cool prizes for reading. What's going on?
The first 9 weeks, we're going to be giving out those cool water bottles.
Mm-hmm.
Second 9 weeks, t-shirts.
T-shirts with a new design.
Absolutely. New color, all that fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The third 9 weeks, we're going to have a sweet new sticker. We'll get more into that later.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Whole point is readers are winners. Year number 2 at the 3 elementary schools and Elizabethton City Schools. Thanks to Northeast Community Credit Union. They're paying for all this through their corporate sponsor, and we love them for doing that. The bottom line is leaders are readers and readers are winners. Year number 2, getting ready to get started up soon, like right now, right away, for all these youngsters, again, at Harold McCormick, Westside and Eastside Elementary. Big thanks to Northeast Community Credit Union for partnering with us to do Readers Are Winners in Elizabethton City Schools. Tom Taylor Sports Show, graduation, Mother's Day. What do you got for us here from the Jewelers Bench?
We have lots of stuff, Tom. We've got Pandora, we have watches, we have E. Newton, pearls, diamonds, diamond earrings, you name it. We got it.
Yep. Birthstones.
Birthstones.
Year-round birthstones, of course. Pearls, you mentioned watches. So they run the gamut, graduation, guys and girls, and certainly for Mother's Day. Liberal layaway policy. Tell us about your layaway policy.
So put it in layaway, make a down payment, and then as long as you're making a monthly payment, we give you typically as long as you need.
Mm-hmm. So graduations, Mother's Day, right around the corner. Stop by here. Hours are open.
We're open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and on Saturday, 9:30 to 4.
And how do we find you on social media?
Facebook and Instagram, and then website is jewelersbench10.com.
And the phone number is 423
542-5600.
There you go. Proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports. Tom Taylor Sports Show, your jewelry needs for Mother's Day and graduation right here at the Jewelers Bench in Elizabethton. It's exciting Elizabethton Cyclone baseball. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join me Thursday from Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark as the Cyclones play host to the Dobbinsville Indians from Kingsport. Airtime of 4:45, first pitch 5 o'clock, audio and video. The Cyclones and Dobbins win it. It all starts at 4:45 this Thursday here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Elizabethton Cyclone baseball. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Thanks for being with us. We are live here again at Phil's Dream Pit, the quest for perfect barbecue. Cyclone baseball against probably the best team in the area right now, I think. 21-4, ain't too shabby. Will be the Indians of Ryan Wagner, and so we'll have that for you coming up again at 4:45 airtime, 5 o'clock first pitch, audio and video today. Again in the land of the Cyclones at Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark. Beautiful day for baseball. Man, this is what you wait for. All those crummy days in March. Cold, wind blowing sideways, rain, whatever's going to be coming. Now here we are, tail end of April. It's gorgeous. tournaments start next week for everybody, and so we'll take care of that next week. But again, we got baseball today. We're joined, as you see, by our bud. We go back 30-plus years, Jeff Beverly, my first sideline reporter
Wow. What
ever.
About that?
How about that? You didn't know that, did you? Yeah, you did.
I think I did know that. Yeah.
The very first one,
It goes back a few years, Thomas.
way back, like way back. So, in fact, I sat down the other night and went back and ciphered. This is, I'm almost embarrassed to say it, but it's okay. My 48th year of broadcasting.
48. Wow. That's impressive.
48 years.
That's impressive.
You and I have been around together, what,
30. Well, almost 40.
Yeah.
30, 37, I guess.
37 years.
Something like that. 30, 38, maybe.
Yeah. So, love this boy to death. So, there's no reason why you would, but don't ever come up and say anything bad about this guy, because I'm going to jack you up and say anything about my buddy Beverly. He's a good man. Oh, Kenny Gooch, Jerry Keys, Jeremy Marler, how you guys doing? Thank you for watching. The Big Orange Update's what we're getting ready to jump into. So, let's see, where do we start?
There's a lot going on.
A lot going on. Let's start recruiting with the guys, basketball, and the Lady Vols. What we got going on?
So, in the past few weeks, since the end of the season, of course, we know the transfer portal. We know all about that, what it's turned into. But Tennessee's been very active, both in outgoing and incoming. Most of the team left. The only two returning players are Dwayne Brown and Troy Henderson. And Troy left, actually, and then came back. So that's the only two returning players, with the caveat that Nate Amen is not declared yet.
What do you think he's going to do?
I think his draft stock has slipped some, and so going all through the year and going into this year, he was going to be a lottery pick, top 6, top 8 type of pick. His ankle injury slowed him a lot this year. I don't think he had nearly the production. A lot of people still think he'll be that ultimately, and he probably will be. But I read one of the scout type folks just in the past day or two thinking it's now 50-50. They may stay.
So typically, I could be wrong, but typically I think the longer a guy stays and doesn't make an immediate commitment, I think it benefits, in this case, Tennessee. I think the longer he hangs around down there, he's still working out in Knoxville, the longer he stays around, and, I think it's like, let's give Coach Barnes one more year. I hope that's the case.
I hope it's the case. In fact, I think I saw where he's doing like a autograph thing in Knoxville later on this week.
There you go.
So a lot of signs indicate that he may come back. And if he's not in that lottery pick type money, then he probably makes about as much money coming back to UT next year for one more year, get bigger, stronger. Just hopefully stay injury free and round up his game a little bit. But this year's draft is really strong, especially at the top. So the lot of speculation is if he comes back, has a really good sophomore year at UT, he could be a top 2 or 3 pick next year's draft. So I think a lot of people have their fingers crossed. That would be a great addition back to this team. They've got 4 freshmen coming in. Just signed the latest one just last week. Chris Washington from Murfreesboro, Ralph Scott from IMG Academy, Manny Green, 6'6" guard from Georgia, and Marquise Clark, a point guard from Chicago. Those are incoming freshmen. Don't really expect, you see a lot of output from those freshmen unless it's a Nate Ament type. But the transfer portal has been amazing. Coach Barnes, even his later part of his career, has really embraced something that a lot of other coaches have not, quite frankly. I think a lot of coaches get out of the business because of all this in both sport and all sports. But, the last couple of weeks, Tennessee's gotten commitment from Tyler Lundblade from Belmont, one of the best pure shooters in the country.
40% three-point shooter.
Yeah.
They can light him up.
Miles Rubin, a big 6'9" forward center from Loyola Chicago. Day Ames from Cal, a great shooter. Jalen Harrison, Notre Dame's top pick from top recruit this past year, 6'9", or 6'6", 6'9". And then Terrence Hill Jr. just committed from VCU in the past couple of days. If people remember back when VCU knocked out Carolina, Terrence Hill had about 40 points or something like that, or 38 points, for VCU, led them to that comeback to beat Carolina. So a big addition to the team, and they've still got a couple positions out there. They're still looking. They're still searching. The thought is they want to get a true point guard. Hill and Ames are more two guard. They can play point, but the thought is that they want to get a true point guard and another big guy, another rim protector. But with this NCAA ruling, you never know. I guess there's a chance Phillips Park could come back if they declare that 5th year, and if he didn't get a very good NBA draft report. So who knows? It's so much turmoil right now in sports.
It is fluid. It's going here and going there. It's going everywhere. We're here live at Phil's Dream Pit, Eastern Star Exit of Interstate 26. We are broadcasting live again on this, Thursday. Gorgeous day in the neighborhood. John Cena having a birthday today. He's 48. Valerie Bertinelli, remember her?
I do remember her. One day at a time.
Every guy remembers it. Valerie Bertinelli, cutie pie. She is 65 today, and the widow of the late Eddie Van Halen from Van Halen fame. So anyway, she's birthday. It's the two that I can remember off the top of my head. We'll talk baseball coming up. Again, Evan Carter went 1 for 3 yesterday. Got on base, obviously, stole his 4th base of the season. So
he had a
Rangers
great
lost.
catch too. Was robbing a home run, didn't he?
2 nights ago.
Yeah.
O'Neal Cruz went over the fence and brought it back in, robbed him of a 3-run shot. So that's been played a lot on ESPN. The young man from
I
Elizabeth.
think he's going to be a pretty good player. What do you think?
He's got a shot. If he just keeps working, he may be good someday.
He might make it one day.
He may make it, yeah. He just keeps.
He's something else.
Oh, he's nice. I'm telling you, if he was sitting in here right now, you would never know he's Evan Carter. When he comes back home, he never wears any Ranger stuff. He's just one of us. That's what I love about the guy. We're here live again at Phil's Dream Pit. So men's basketball is obviously very active right now. Ament coming back would be huge.
It would be.
And then you've got the Lady Vols. She's doing very well. She keeps picking them up from other SEC schools, which I think is a compliment. Other folks don't, but I think that if you're over here and I want to come over and be over here, and you know what you played against last year, in this case the Lady Vols, and you want to come, she's got them coming in from Georgia, from Texas A&M,
Stanford,
it's another
Liberty,
SEC.
Auburn,
that's the other SEC.
in Northern Arizona.
Yeah.
Plus, had one freshman remain, and there's some rumors out there that Olivia Edwards may be rethinking.
Yeah.
I've seen that in the past 24 hours or so. So there's a possibility that a lot of people think she may be rethinking, and with the Adidas contract, she has an individual Adidas contract herself. Tennessee switching to Adidas July 1st. Candace Parker's been heavily involved with her recruitment. I think there's still a chance they may snag her and bring her back in the fold, which would be really huge if they could do that. But they've got about 10 players also right now, and they did get another high school freshman from England, Irene Obiwada.
Yep.
Yeah. And then,
Obiwada.
they're going to have to get a pronunciation key for a lot of these girls going in for next year. But like you and I were talking off the air, they're so small. Most of these recruits are 5'9", 5'10", 6'. I think the Jonna, the kid from A&M, 6'2". But they're going to need some more height.
Yep.
Edwards could do that. Edwards could give them that big presence inside. So we'll see if you're a Lady Vol fan, just sort of keeping your fingers crossed that may be the case here, maybe later today or tomorrow. We'll see. But also 2 new coaches.
Yep.
Coaches left. Bill Farrar from Florida State and Isakan Uzameri from Georgia.
Mm-hmm. So there again, you take a coach coming from School A to School B inside the SEC, they must see something. I don't know if it's the money, the prestige, the opportunity, but, Georgia's got a pretty good girls and women's basketball team, so for her to leave and come help, this one totally blank, Caldwell at Tennessee.
Yeah.
It's tells me something. Hello to Jenny Driscoll, by the way. First-time watcher, thank you. Linda Wagner, Ken Googe, Jerry Keys, thank you guys and ladies for watching. We're at Phil's Dream Pit. Whew. The quest for perfect barbecue. The guy right here's got him a pulled beef sandwich. His buddy over here's got him a chili cheese dog. They're wolfing down.
Smells really good.
What I like is these guys sit down, and ladies, there's no talking. It's fork to mouth. Some grunts, but not much talking because they're shoveling the food in. So it's quiet in here because they're all wolfing it down. You're going to get yourself something here in a minute, too. So that's what's going on in basketball. Let's jump in. Last time we had you on, Tennessee baseball was kind of struggling. They doing better?
Well, we talked about them getting swept by LSU at home. You think, well, this maybe sort of going to bottom out. They had that road trip come to number 9 Mississippi State coming up. Oh boy, it's going to be tough. Well, they go down and sweep Mississippi State.
Go figure.
Go figure. You just never know about baseball. Come back and lost 2 out of 3 to Ole Miss last week at home, but Ole Miss is probably the best team I've seen this year when they're clicking. They're really they got a lot of big strong lineup. Hit a lot of home runs. A couple of real good starting pitchers. And I think that's the case for most of the teams in the SEC. It seems like this year you got 2 good starters. The third starter may not be as strong, and the bullpens aren't as strong across the league as maybe what we've seen in the past. That's been Tennessee's bugaboo. Frankly, it's been good starting pitching. The game against LSU on Saturday was scoreless through 6, and Coons just giving up like 1 hit through 6 innings, something like that. And then, of course, pitch limit and so forth has come out, and then LSU explode or Ole Miss explodes in later on. But Tennessee's has some good starting pitching. Like I said, bullpens have let them down a bit. But their biggest bugaboo, I think, so far has just been timely hitting. So I can get guys on base and just cannot get that big 2-out hit. Second, third, 1 out, and pop up and strike out or something like that. So they just can't seem to break through. Now, they finally did against Ole Miss on Sunday. They scored 13 runs Sunday. Hit, I think, 3 or 4 home runs. Then they had the midweek game. They scored 14 on Belmont Tuesday night. So Alabama comes in starting tonight. Big 3-game series, critical for Tennessee's postseason hopes. They got 8 wins right now in the conference, or 8-10, and it takes probably 13, maybe 14 wins to be able to get to NCAA tournament. You'd have the losing record in the conference, but still overall, with the strength of the conference. So that means they got to get probably 5 or 6 wins, and they got 4 series left. They got Bama, then away at Kentucky, home to Texas, and away at Oklahoma. So you got to avoid getting swept for sure.
Yeah.
And you got to win 2 of those series essentially. I think for Tennessee to feel like they can go into the postseason. Uphill task, but if they start hitting like they have the past couple of games, then who knows? Then it's baseball. You know how baseball goes.
We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. We'll come back, talk softball and football. It's the Big Orange Update with our buddy Jeff Beverly. We're live here at Phil's Dream Pit. Right back after this from Farm Bureau. We're talking to our buddy Dr. Eric Carter from Lingerfeld Drug Center, one of our proud sponsors of the show, and Cyclone Sports. A lot of pharmacies out there, a lot of drugstores out there. Why, in your humble opinion, should we come and trade at Lingerfeld Drug Center?
Yes, I think our customers are our family. We treat people how I'd want my family to be treated. And that's, we can come in after hours for you if you need, or deliver to you. I think we just go the extra mile. A lot of times at a big chain or something, if you need a refill and it's out of refills, it's too bad. But we'll call the doctor, send them messages, and keep bothering them until they get them sent in to us. So we want to do everything we can to make sure our customers have their medicine and are happy.
Customer service, folks. Again, Lingerfeld Drug Center down here beside Carter County Bank in downtown Elizabethton. Proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. It's exciting Elizabethton Cyclone baseball. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join me Thursday from Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark as the Cyclones play host to the Dobbinsville Indians from Kingsport. Airtime of 4:45, first pitch 5 o'clock, audio and video. The Cyclones and Dobbins win it. It all starts at 4:45 this Thursday here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Elizabethton Cyclone baseball. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, we're live at Phil's Dream Pit, the quest for perfect barbecue. What do you normally get? Because you always you eat free, you come be on the show here. Everybody,
that's such a blessing to be able to do that. I was thinking, come out here, that very topic. I may get the brisket today. I'm not hitting the brisket yet. So the brisket's pretty good, I think.
What sides do you like?
But all of them are good. I like that the potato casserole.
Hash brown casserole.
Hash brown casserole. I
Oh,
like
yeah.
that one.
Oh, yeah.
And the beans are really good too.
Oh, baby. Set you free. They got
Yeah, I
mac
mean
and
everything's
cheese.
good. Everything's good.
It is good. It really is. I mean, and they are growing. They got 2 food trucks now. Got the black truck today is at State of Franklin corporate office in Johnson City. The blue truck at Sullivan Central Middle School today for lunch. And then the black truck will be back at High Voltage in Kingsport from 5 to 8 o'clock tonight. So there you go. That's the trucks are out on the road. If you want the truck to come to an event you've got coming up, just have to give them a call here at 349-6437 and talk with Tara. Tara's your girl to go book the truck for you. Hello to Leslie Caldwell and hello to Lanny Julian. Those are first-time names I remember. It's been a while. And all of a sudden they flipped the switch. Look here, they're lined out the door.
Oh, yeah.
Love it. They're closed on Sundays and Mondays, so Tuesday through Saturday this place rocks. You know, it's the old movie Building They Will Come. I mean, it's off the beaten path. It's Eastern Star exit. It's not exactly downtown Elizabethton or Kingsport or Johnson City, Bristol. That's not the problem. They come
yeah.
anyway. They're here.
Absolutely.
That is not a problem. Location is not a problem. It's right off Eastern Star exit. They're coming from Kingsport, get off the exit, come up and over top the interstate, and right beside Aber Trucking. We're coming from Johnson City. Just get off the exit, bear to the right, and you're right here. You can't miss it. Softball, Lady Ball softball. We're talking to Jeff for the Big Orange Update. Love him coming. We've been buddies for 30 years. As I said, he was back when I was doing the Dobbins and Indian play-by-play. He was my first sideline reporter way back in the day. So
Back in the day.
we'll get back that far. Yep. So love this man. So softball, what's the score right now, Lady Ball softball? We still red hot?
We're still red hot. 38-7 overall, 12-6 in the SEC. The SEC's tough, as we always talk about, no matter what sport. But the SEC is really tough. Alabama and Missouri coming up. It's baseball and softball both playing Alabama at home this weekend. Sort of an odd scheduling quirk. But Alabama and Missouri, the 2 series left before the SEC tournament starts. The SEC tournament is going to be in Lexington this year. Tennessee just swept Kentucky last weekend in Lexington, so they've had some good success up there in that stadium. So they'll be going back there starting May 5th, and for the SEC tournament. And you know they're going to get a good draw in the NCAA tournament. Probably be hosting for sure. Probably host a super if they can get through the regional. They're in really good position. They're really strong. You know, Carlton Pickens had the injury early in the year. The great pitcher. She's come back. She had a rough outing at Duke. They played a midweek game at Duke last week. She had a rough outing. Just pitched for a few batters in the first inning. They went in and took her out. Tennessee came back and made that pretty close at the end, but still they lost to Duke in a midweek game, which doesn't really. Yeah, it's just a good opportunity to play. But the conference games are what count the most. So they've got 2 more series left. Then a tournament, then the NCAA tournament, and this team's built to go pretty good ways. They've had a lot of success. Made the Final Four last year in Oklahoma City. It wouldn't surprise me to see them right back there again this year.
We're here live again at Phil's Dream Pit. Don't forget the Big Orange Caravan's coming a week from tonight on the 30th at Meadowview right down the road in Kingsport. Danny White, athletic director, Josh Heupel, about to talk about the football team. He'll be there. Kim Caldwell, Lady Ball head coach, and Rick Barnes will be there to meet and greet the crowd. We've been told they go 3 places. Nashville, I think somewhere around the Memphis area, and of course they come to the Tri-Cities. This is always the biggest one. It's next Thursday at Meadowview in Kingsport, the Big Orange Caravan, their annual stop, and so it'll be a great turnout and get a chance to hobnob with the coaches.
It'll be interesting to hear Coach Caldwell talk about the season and sort of give that response on, it was, I think a couple of weeks ago, there's some people that thought she might not be back.
Yeah.
And so it's Danny White, gave her a vote of confidence, which sometimes that's good or sometimes that's bad. But in this case, I think it gave her the opportunity to go out and, as we talked about a moment ago, get some girls in the transfer portal, get some new coaches, sort of reset the clock. But I think she'll have a shorter leash going forward for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
But,
But she's been straight up about it. I mean, she hasn't ducked. I don't think she's ducked the question. She's answered everything straight on, which I appreciate. So she'll be there next week, a week from tonight, right down the road at Meadowview Resort and Convention, Meadowview Conference Resort and Convention Center in Kingsport. All right, so the obvious, we'll wrap it up here with the orange-white game and Tennessee football. What's your take on Vol football right now?
You know, I went to the orange and white game a couple of weeks ago, and I was really surprised at how full it was. The number of people. That's the most people I've seen at orange and white game in a long, long time. The south end zone is blocked off because of construction around the concourse, but from about maybe the 30 on around through all through the north end zone, lower deck was full, which I think I saw one estimate 48,000 people, which that's pretty good turnout.
Wow.
We got down there and had trouble finding a parking place, to be honest, which I was surprised at that too. But
that's a happy problem.
It's a good problem. You know, and you don't know, you can't tell much from the scrimmage because they were sort of scripted plays and no contact for the quarterback and all those kinds of things. So it's really hard to tell. I think Faison Brandon, you know, he looks very athletic, looks really quick on a couple of runs. He had really, really quick, really strong arm. I think he'll probably be the starting quarterback, but you know, you just never know. They've got to continue to just improve on the defense, improve with special teams. The whole bit, you know, all of it needs improvement as we've seen. But if the quarterback can go, have solid running backs, solid receivers, they can still put up a lot of points. So you just don't. But the schedule's gonna be tough. But you just never know in football. It's like baseball. You just never know.
So again, it was controlled. I guess the word I'm looking for was the offensive unit and the defensive unit. How fluid did they look? Did they look in tandem? Were they? I mean, I don't know it's controlled. You can't really get a true test, but I'm always interested in the body language and you know how did.
I think the body language looked good. I think they looked, you know, like they were having a good time. They looked like they were, you know, enjoying the defense running all over the ball. I mean, running all over the field. I mean, you tell that especially the cornerbacks seem to cover the receivers really well. Need a big improvement in that, as we know.
Oh yes.
And with Jim Knowles coming in, you know, and I think having some key people and coaches come with him, going to pay big dividends. I think their defense will jump start maybe a little quicker than what people had thought with him changing out the defensive coordinators.
Typically, as you know, the defense from the high school, college, and pro, typically the defense is ready to go quicker than the offense. Sometimes the offense comes along a little slower, and you got Knowles over from Penn State bringing guys with him. They hit the ground running. They know exactly what is expected of them, rather. So I think your defense will show first. They're ready to roll, and the offense will come along after that. You have, first game's Furman, is that right, the Paladins?
Furman, then a trip to Georgia Tech.
Yep.
And then come back for Kennesaw State.
And then we get into it.
In Texas.
Then we hit the deep waters.
In Texas.
They're coming to Knoxville, right?
They are coming to Knoxville.
Yep. So we'll open up with Furman. Then you go, as you heard, to Georgia Tech. That's the SEC, ACC matchup.
Old SEC match,
SEC.
You know, from back in the
way back
50s and 60s. Georgia Tech was a big conference game. And Tennessee and Georgia Tech played a lot historically. They haven't lately, but historically, you know, when I was a kid growing up, they played Georgia Tech every year. You know, it was a non-conference game, but it'd be a big rivalry. It's going to be at Grant Field.
Oh.
So it's not going to be in the Dome, which is really good. I think that gives them a more historical reference. And that'll be a good game. Georgia Tech's really good. You know, and so that'll be a good game, good test early on. But, you know, Tennessee should be able to get through those first three. And, you know, if Texas, I think they open with Ohio State again this year at Texas. But if they beat Ohio State, chance Texas could come in number one in the Neyland in late September.
Wow. So it's pretty exciting stuff, folks. The Big Orange Update. We've covered all the biggies. Track and field's having a big year. Golf's having a big year. But the main ones, for the sake of time, we've covered is, of course, 2 basketballs, softball, baseball, and Big Orange football. So there you go. So.
And Lady Vols won the SEC championship in golf.
This
week.
Yeah. So it's good to be a Vol right now.
It's always good to be a Vol.
Yeah.
Win or lose.
Win or lose. It's
good to be a Vol.
He bleeds orange. It's good. Thank you, sir, for
yes,
coming.
Sir.
Enjoy your
Thank
lunch.
you for having me.
Oh. Tell you what, when he says yes, anytime I can reach out to him, he's retired, he's busy, but when he gets a chance to come, it's like, yes. We call him Bebo for a long time. Jeff Beverly, appreciate him coming to the Big Orange Update. We'll take a break. We'll come right back. We'll jump in and run down big week, big day, and a big weekend coming up. Some big matchups in Major League Baseball. We'll run down all the scores, who's playing where. Also coming up, take a look at the NBA and the National Hockey League and NASCAR and high school sports all straight ahead. We're live at Bill's Dream Pit, Eastern Star exit of Interstate 26 on show number 2484. 16 away from 2,500.
Wow.
That's a lot of yapping. 11 years worth, as a matter of fact. Said it wouldn't work. We started in a spare bedroom with a clunky camera, a clunky headset, and a clunky computer. And I thought, we'll do this for 6 weeks, 6 months, whatever. Don't work. We'll go back doing something else. Well, thanks to the Lord, He's blessed His show. It's His show. And so because of that, we're trucking on towards 2,500. Then we're going to go to 3,000 at that point, probably going to ride off in the sunset, but that's a couple years away. All right, coming up next, Major League Baseball on the Tom Taylor Sports.
We're proud to help our region move forward and help reopen every business we can.
Tell us why. A lot of real estate companies out there. Why David Collins and Collins and Company?
Well, we service before and after the sale. I think that's a big thing. And follow through on phone calls. I think, and I have a lot of people just comment on how professional our website is, how professional our agents are, and what we do, and how we follow through with things. For instance, I'm not telling the name of a real estate company or anything like that. That's had a buyer that bought one of our houses through another agency, and she just called me. She said, my agent didn't show up at closing, didn't bring me any keys. We didn't do a final walkthrough. That's pretty sad. And, I just want to let folks know, you come here, you're going to get service, follow through. We're going to work through with you, follow you through the process, help you through the process. You don't have a lender. We've got lenders we recommend, attorneys for closing we recommend, and you get full service here.
End of story. Full service. Phone number to call?
423-543-5741.
A 97% closing ratio, folks. Collins and Company, great sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Elizabeth and Cyclone Sports. This is a treat. She said she'd do this. I didn't think she would, but she is. Tara, she's our catering director. How you doing, lady?
Very well. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for sitting down over here. So, I said, you got anything going on catering? So I got one tonight. What'd you say, 100 people?
Yeah, we're doing 100 people at the side porch.
Side porches in Johnson and Gray. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what are we serving?
We've got chicken legs, pulled pork. We're also doing baked beans, coleslaw, mac and cheese, and banana pudding.
Nanner pudding. Can't go wrong nanner pudding. And they have bananas in the pudding out here. I've been to places where you're like, where's the bananas? There's plenty of bananas in banana pudding. I know that seems silly, but it's a selling point. So, all right, so I got an event coming up. I call in. I talk to you.
Yeah.
Step me through what comes. I say, hey, Tara, let me pick some. Let's use 100. I'm doing a party, graduation party. Flying here, coming out of the sky, making all this up. Graduation party for 100. What do we do next? Tell me what you're going to do.
All right. Then we figure out what you want to serve at your party. And, if you need us to come out and just set it up and leave, which would be a delivery, or if you want a full service catering.
So you can do both?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you also have the option of picking it up in the restaurant, too.
So you have 3 options.
So if you're on a budget, or you can usually work with your needs.
So what am I meet? So, okay, I got 100 people. We got our graduation party coming. It's poolside. We're gonna have tables out there. Probably want you to cater it. Want you to serve it. Do we have options of meat? What's our?
Yeah, absolutely. You could do sliced brisket. The pulled pork is very popular. A lot of people do like a half pork, half pulled chicken option, but you can also do half chicken, chicken legs if you got a lot of, for a graduation party. That'd be good with the kids.
Kids, sure.
And we have your sides all out there.
And those options are?
So we have the coleslaw and baked beans. That's our two most popular. Mac and cheese is real popular. You can also do green beans, potato salad, macaroni salad.
So she's your catering person. If you want them to come to an event, you have three options. Come have it fully catered. Just come pick it up. And then, or they come and set it up and take off. You take care of the going down the line, handing stuff out, serving or whatever. So you can do three options. Then, of course, you get into probably the biggest thing is the budget. How much do you have to spend for the event? And that's kind of a biggie, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely.
So right now, I'm going to guess you're doing the thing tonight. I'm guessing folks are inquiring about a graduation party or a class reunion or a wedding reception.
Yes. A lot of weddings coming up.
A lot of weddings coming up?
Oh, yeah.
Doing a lot of catering coming up?
Yes.
I love it.
May is getting booked up quick.
May is? Month of May? So
and June.
And June. So geographically, how far out do you go?
I have some things are booked out till June of next year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So as far as distance, how far out will you go?
It just kind of depends.
Depends
We
on?
would charge extra if it's like beyond, our 30
30-mile radius. Okay. 30-minute radius. Perfect. I totally understand that. But they're in high demand, folks. Now, the trucks are out today. The black truck, we have two trucks on the road now. Black truck's at the State of Franklin corporate office in Johnson City today. The blue truck's at Sullivan Central Middle School. And then the black truck will be out again tonight at High Voltage, which is in Kingsport from 5 to 8. So if you're out and about, you can come here and get it at the Eastern Star exit, but now we're mobile. Two trucks. It's hopping. Michaela's in one. Who's in the other?
Callie.
Callie's in the other. So, and they're out there serving. So folks would be asking as they hear this, what can you get on the truck? What sandwiches do you have?
Well, we have the pork sandwiches and the pulled chicken. And something we do on the truck that we don't do in the restaurant is we have like nachos and tacos.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
there you go. Phone number is 349-6437. The website is philsdreampit.com. The quest for perfect barbecue. We've been coming out here for, so this is my 11th year. I know I've been coming 11 years. Come before that, I came.
About 100 years.
Yeah. That was Tara. We'll turn the microphone off now. So I don't know when. It's been.
We've been open for, I believe, 18 years now.
I've been here 16 years. I know I have. Been coming for 16 years, off and on, but every month under the Tom Taylor Sports Show for 11 years. So Tara's your contact. If you want to get inquiries about get the truck to come to an event coming up, call and ask for her. Catering, call and ask for her. She's your point person. Tara. Were you named after the Gone with the Wind?
I think so.
It's a good one to be named after. The movie, you ever seen it?
Yes.
You like it?
Yeah, well, that's 5 when I watched it. It was very long.
Yeah. That's the only time you're watching your 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to watch it again.
Yeah, probably. But anyway, thanks for coming over and doing it.
All right.
See there?
Thanks, Tom.
Well, you're welcome. See, that wasn't hard at all. I appreciate her very much. So she's your catering person, folks. 349-6437 is the number to call. All right. I'm kind of perplexed over this one. I meant to ask Jeff about it, but we got into Tennessee. But there's folks calling for Kalen DeBoer down in Alabama to get rid of him. You remember he got shellacked by Indiana? He just signed a contract. He got a pay raise. Not only did he sign a contract extension, he got a pay raise. A $2 million raise from what he was supposed to get this year. When a football team got drilled, their worst loss, I don't know if it was ever, but in a long, long time in playoffs, they got beat, 38-3 in the Rose Bowl by Indiana. I mean, they got hammered and handed to them. Well, they've been trying to get a contract nailed down since December. Here it is April, and they finally did. Well, there's people in the Tide Nation that aren't happy with this. They didn't want this guy getting a long-term contract. Some of them didn't want him to come back. He's now one of the 5 highest-paid coaches in college football. The highest paid is Kurt Cignetti of Indiana, $13 million a year. Kirby, 13.2 to be exact. Kirby Smart, 13. Lane Kiffin, 13. Kalen DeBoer now at Alabama, 12.5, and Ryan Day of Ohio State at 12.5 mil. Since taking over for Nick Saban, hello Jimmy Stout, how you doing? DeBoer is 20-8 overall and 12-4 in the SEC in 2 seasons with the Crimson Tide. 11-4 in 2025, reached the college football playoff quarterfinals with a road win over Oklahoma. Then they got beat 38-3 in the Rose Bowl. They got hammered, as you know, and that's a hammer at 38-3. That's a beat down. Also, over and above DeBoer getting more money, Alabama gave new contracts and raises to several assistants and team personnel. General Manager Courtney Morgan, one of the highest paid personnel executives in college football. What is a personnel executive, pray tell? Guy's got a new 3-year deal, pays him $1.2 million a year to be a personnel executive. What is a personnel executive? I have no clue, but he's making $1.2 million. Got a pay raise. Anyway, Kalen DeBoer signs a 7-year contract extension. His buyout, check this out. If he leaves Alabama, a buyout provision of $10 million in January of 2027, $8 million in 2028, and $6 million in 2029. If they fire him, they'll owe him 90% of his remaining contract with no duty to mitigate. So the guy's making $13 million. If they fire him, he gets 90% of $13 million. That is that's, I don't get it. So my economics classes in high school, that we would have never, they would have said never do that. So 90%, if they can him at Alabama, he gets 90% of $13 million. If they buy him out, it's $10 million. So either way, the old boys can come out here and get him some pulled pork, pulled chicken. What are you eating? You get pulled? Did you get the brisket? Pretty good. Smoking good. Yeah, he's grinning. He's not talking now. That's got that fork going in. What your side did you get? Mac and cheese? Mac and cheese? Oh yeah. Can't go wrong with the folks. We're here at Phil's Dream Pit. Quest for Perfect Barbecue. Eastern Star exit, Interstate 26. You come to the Tri-Cities, you got to come to Phil's. It is that good. Huh. The wall, they don't have room for all the plaques, all the chili cook-offs, all the things they've won, these contests down through the years. Here's a Reader's Choice First Place Barbecue, Phil's Dream Pit. Kingsport Times News, 3 years running. Best Ribs, Reader's Choice, Johnson City Press. It goes on and on and on. And again, it's Eastern Star exit of Interstate 26, Phil's Dream Pit. All right, Major League Baseball. Here we go. Let's take a look at it. Oh, the other guy having a birthday today, and I just saw John Cena, 48, the wrestler. Lee Majors, the $6 million man, he's 86 today. And Valerie Bertinelli having a birthday. As soon as I asked Jeff, you remember? Oh, he said, oh, yeah. One day at a time. Valerie Bertinelli, 65 today. That's your birthdays. All right, Michael Harris, homered twice. Drake Baldwin and Matt Olson also went deep. Braves came from 3 down to beat the Nationals 8-6. 7th win in 8 games for Atlanta. Harris had his 7th multi-homer game. That's pretty impressive. Didier Fuentes, the Braves, at 20 years old, youngest starting pitcher in the majors for this year so far, allowed 4 runs and 7 hits in 3 innings. He got sent down today. They will start tonight. J.R. Ritchie coming up from Gwinnett, and they sent Fuentes back down to AAA Gwinnett. And they'll oppose Cade Cavelli for the Nationals in the series wrap-up. So the Braves win 8-6. And that was, seemed a little loud in my ear. There we go. Let's pull that back a little bit. 8-6 the final there for the Bravos last night. All right. Then you look at the Redlegs. Cincinnati got beat. Nick Martinez dominated his former team. He was a Red till last year. He signed a 1-year, $13 million deal with Tampa Bay, and those against the Reds and beat them last night to avoid a series sweep. Wynn snapped a 3-game losing streak for the Rays. The Reds suffered their first loss in the last 6 games. Traveling for the Reds today, they'll open up tomorrow night in Cincinnati against Detroit. Andrew Abbott for the Reds and Framber Valdez will go for Detroit tomorrow night. That will go again in Cincinnati. Then the Texas Rangers and Evan Carter, 1 for 4 last night. Stole his 4th base of the season, had a single in 4 tries. His 4th stolen base. O'Neal Cruz had the hardest hit home run in the majors last night. a 3-run shot. And that's the guy that Carter went over the fence and robbed him of a home run 2 nights ago. Well, last night, O'Neill Cruz jacked it out and wasn't going to get it. Bounced off the top of the foul pole and into the stands. What is the chance that you hit the top of the foul pole in baseball with a home run? When you think about the foul pole, it's probably about this big around. And how round it is, it's not very big. So a stick out there, and he hits the top of the foul pole and bounces into the stands for a home run. Rangers' Jacob deGrom will pitch on 5 days rest against Ricky Bubba Chandler. And that'll be for the series wrap-up. All right, then you look at the Dodgers. They got shut out last night and held to 4 hits. Dodgers are struggling. Patrick Bailey broke up a scoreless game with a 3-run shot in the 6th inning. Shohei Ohtani left the mound. Jack Dreyer came in, lit him up. And so Ohtani struck out 7 and 6 scoreless innings. Left the game scoreless. Dodgers couldn't help him offensively. They got beat. Tyler Glass now will go for the Dodgers against Logan Webb in the series wrap-up. So here's what's going on today. You have a day game, Atlanta at Washington at 1:05. They'll start in about an hour. Other day game, Milwaukee at Detroit. The Cubs in Philadelphia and Wrigley. San Diego will be at Colorado, and the White Sox in Arizona, and the Dodgers in San Francisco, as we told you. Logan Webb against Tyler Glass now in the series wrap-up. Tonight under the lights, the Yankees in Boston. The Yankees have taken the first 2 at Fenway. Boston's lost 2 in a row and 6 out of 10, and the Red Sox fan base is not happy. In the least. Minnesota, the Mets tonight in New York. And as we said, it'll be Jacob deGrom and the Rangers hosting Pittsburgh tonight. Your standings look like this. In the National League, you have the Braves, Atlanta with a 5-game lead over Miami. The Reds in the Central, a half-game lead over the Cubs, and the Dodgers and Padres are even Steven at 16-8 in the West. Arizona's caught fire. They've won 2 in a row, 6 out of 10, and they're knocking on the door. In the NL West, in the American League, you have New York with a 2-game lead over Tampa Bay. Cleveland in the Central, a half-game lead over Detroit. And the Athletics lead the Texas Rangers by a half-game in the American League West. If you look ahead to the weekend series, it's got some good ones. You have the Cubs will be at Dodger Stadium. That's a big one right there. 2 front runners. Or Cubs are right in behind the Reds. Reds will open up a series against Detroit tomorrow night in Cincinnati. The Braves, where do they go? Atlanta will be at home against Philadelphia. And the Rangers, as we said, Texas will, I didn't tell you, let's see where does Texas go? They got the Athletics coming to town. That's a big series. Top 2 teams in the West will go at it starting tomorrow night in Arlington, Texas. So here's your weekend schedule. Detroit at Cincinnati. The Red Sox will be in Baltimore. Cleveland at Toronto. The Colorado Rockies in New York to battle the Mets. Tampa Bay hosting Minnesota. Washington will be in Chicago to battle the White Sox. Angels at Kansas City. Milwaukee and Pittsburgh get together in Milwaukee for the weekend. Yankees in Houston. Cardinals hosting Seattle. You have the Cubs, as we said, in L.A. to battle the Dodgers. That'll be a good series. And the Giants will be hosting the Miami Marlins in Major League Baseball for this weekend. We are live here again at Phil's Dream Pit, the quest for perfect barbecue. We'll come right back after this. Michaela talking about the Dream Packs from right here at Phil's on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. The Tom Taylor Sports Show. Dream Packs. Tell us about the Dream Packs. What's that all about?
Dream Packs, we start at 4 and go up in even numbers as big as you need. You get meat, 3 sides, sauce, and buns. All that's included. We do offer plates, plasticware, gallons of tea, but any number you need.
Feeds 4, feeds 8. They do it in increments of 4. So if you're going to the ball game and don't want to cook, call in, get the Dream Packs, come by and pick them up, 349-6437.
Yes, sir.
Call ahead, and we're on our way to swing through, pick them up. Tailgate, Dream Packs, good way to watch them, or take it to the house, watch it. Either way, good way to watch a game, isn't it?
Very much so.
The Dream Packs. Phil's Dream Pit, 349-6437 is the number to call. Can we order it online too?
You sure can. Online, call it in. Come on down.
There you go. Phil's Dream Pit, 349-6437, the Dream Packs. Proud sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Elizabethton Sports. Therapy Services, great sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Why Physical Therapy Services? A lot of folks out there that do what you do. Why PTS?
Nobody does it the way that we do it. There are other people out there that say that they are, and I want to air quote, sports PTs. There's no one out there that is truly a sports physical therapy clinic. We've been in business since 1980, and we continue to be in business after people have been bought and sold, folded. The reason why we continue to stay in business is twofold. Number one, we're a little crazy, which is fun. But number two, and the most important thing, is we always take care of the patient first. You take care of the patient first. This is what my dad always taught me. You take care of the patient first, everything else will fall into place.
Locations? Where do you have locations?
1975 West Elk Avenue. That's where my clinic is, where I work primarily. And then we have a pediatric location as well at the Medical Care Building at 1500 West Elk Avenue.
Physical Therapy Services. Last question, real quick. What's the phone number?
423-543-0073.
Physical Therapy Services, proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. By the way, we thought the Edwards girl was coming to Tennessee. Well, it just popped up literally that she is committed to South Carolina. So she's heading down there to play for the national, or not the national champions, but the Lady Gamecocks, national champs of UCLA. So anyway, she's not coming to Tennessee. She committed to South Carolina. You win a few, you lose a few. So Edwards, the big girl. What's her first name? Edwards? What's her first name? Edwards. Yeah. Olivia, that's right. Olivia she spells it funny. Olivia Edwards is committed to South Carolina, so the Lady Vols missed that one. All right, NBA last night. Cade Cunningham had 27 as Detroit evens up the series to beat Orlando by 15, 98-83. The other game last night, Dylan Brooks had 30 for Phoenix, but SGA had 37 for Oklahoma City. They beat Phoenix 120-107. They're up 2-0. In Orlando and Detroit are tied at a game apiece. Tonight, NBA series tied. They're in Atlanta. The Knicks and the Atlanta Hawks, who stole one from them at Madison Square Garden, now go game 3 in Atlanta tonight. The Hawks and the New York Knicks in a 7 o'clock tip-off. Cleveland will be in Toronto. Cavaliers lead that one 2-0. And my boys, the Nuggets, we got two teams, the Nuggets and the Spurs. The Nuggets will go to Minnesota now. One of the Timberwolves have called them out and said they can't play a lick of defense. None of them. He called them out by name. Every one of the starters for the Nuggets said, you guys can't play defense. Oh, I guarantee that's on the bulletin board. It should be. So they'll play tonight. What time they tip that one up? They'll go at 9:30 in Minnesota for the Timberwolves and the Denver Nuggets. So when the old boy comes out and says by name, Tom Taylor and Jimmy Stout and pick them down through here. Jeff Beverly, ain't none of them playing defense. Whoa. Them's fighting words. So that'll be tonight. Again in Minnesota, the Nuggets and the Timberwolves tied a game apiece. All right, National Hockey League last night. Philadelphia goes up 3-0. They're dominating the Penguins 5-2. They beat them in Philly. Dallas, a 4-3 winner in double overtime over Minnesota. So the Stars take a 2-1 lead in that series. Anaheim and Edmonton. Anaheim wins at 6-4. They tie that one a game apiece. Tonight they'll skate in Boston, the Bruins and the Buffalo Sabres. That one's tied at 1. Game 3 there tonight. The Ottawa Senators hosting the Carolina Hurricanes. Canes lead it 2-0. Dara and Brandon Young here in the Tri-Cities are Caniacs. And so they're up 2-0, and they'll skate there. And then also tonight, Colorado's up 2-0, and they'll skate in L.A. against the Kings tonight in the National Hockey League. We've got baseball coming up at 4:45. The Cyclones and Dobyns-Bennett. Indians are 21-4. The Cyclones are 12-14. It's a regular season finale. It'll be the last one before the tournament starts for the Cyclones. And so we'll do that at 4:45. Audio and video. It's an absolute gorgeous day for baseball. Gorgeous day for anything here in the Tri-Cities. Beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood for sure. All right, at Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings, we were there yesterday. Mother's Day's coming up. Man, what a sale they got going on right now. Everything in the store, you take $100 off every $1,000 you spend. At $1,000 and more, they pay the sales tax. That's about 10% here in Tennessee and Elizabethton. So they're going to pay the sales tax. Then if you get anything over $1,500 total, you get free delivery, which is waving another couple $100 to load it up in the truck, bring it out of the truck. Costs money to run that diesel in that truck. So there's the delivery fee, they'll waive that. So we used this as an example yesterday. We were there at Cannon's. So let's say you went out and bought $3,000 worth of furniture. We'll use that as a number. All right. So they pay the sales tax. So that's $300 right there you save. $100 off every $1,000. That's another $300. That's $600, and you're waiving a $300, $200 to $300 delivery fee. So that right there you save $1,000. Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings, downtown Elizabethton. Go to the website or go to the Facebook, Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings, and they got the sale going on. It is big. It's a big sale for Mother's Day. They're open 10 to 6 Monday through Friday and 9 to 5 on Saturday, and that's a big sale, folks. That's a lot of savings for you, no question. We are live again. We're on the road. We're at Phil's Dream Pit, the quest for perfect barbecue. These ladies, what'd you get? You got what? Pulled pork? And you got mac and cheese, or you got macaroni salad? Are we getting ready to have a picnic? Is this to go? You going to eat it? That's awesome. So we got pulled pork. They've got coleslaw. They got macaroni salad and baked beans. How about that? 3 young ladies that were getting ready to eat. We've had pulled beef earlier. We had a guy come in and get pulled pork, got brisket. Phil's Dream Pit, Eastern Star Exit of Interstate 26, Little Vista. Clark, how you doing? Hello to Andy up in West Virginia. How you doing? Like Rocky Balboa, how you doing? So there you go. We'll take a break. We'll be right back after this from Ivy Hall Nursing Home. Got more sports for you coming up. We're live here again at Phil's Dream Pit, the quest for perfect barbecue, Eastern Star Exit of Interstate 26. One of our great sponsors on Cyclone Football, again, the great folks at Ivy Hall Nursing Home. Joseph Taylor, tell us what it's all about.
Yes, sir. We specialize in short-term rehab or long-term care. We accept all major insurances. We accept Medicare, Medicaid. What we really love is people that come in that have had a knee replacement, hip replacement, come to Ivy Hall for some inpatient rehab. We have physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. We have a full-time respiratory therapist. And Tom, you can see I'm a big guy, so you know I like food. I know good food, and Ivy Hall specializes in home-cooked meals, three good meals a day. You can catch me every day right at the door getting my tray myself.
There you go. That's awesome. How do we find out more about Ivy Hall on social media?
Yes, sir. We have a Facebook page, Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Facebook, or a website, ivyhallnursing.com.
One of our great sponsors, folks. Glad to have them on board. Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Sponsors on the show would be the good folks right here at Phil's Dream Pit. Dream Packs, tell us about it.
Dream Packs are a wonderful way to feed a lot of people affordably. We've really worked hard in this era of inflation to keep the price down on the Dream Packs. We offer them anywhere from 4 people to upwards of 100. Feed as many people as you like, and they work out to $8 a person. And that gives you pulled pork or pulled chicken. We get any of our 3 of our sides. A lot of places have cut it down to 2. We're still doing 3 sides with that. You can choose from our world-class baked beans, our macaroni and cheese, macaroni salad, along with our coleslaw or potato salad. Any of those 3 that you like, you're going to get all the buns you need, all the barbecue sauce you need to have a really good family meal. These are wonderful for graduation parties, weddings, just backyard get-together, whatever you want to do. $8 a person. If you want to go to pulled beef or brisket or something of that nature, we can arrange that too, just a little bit more for those higher price meats.
They're called Dream Packs, and they sell them in increments of 4. So if you've got, as you said, coming up, you got Vacation Bible School coming here in the not-too-distant future, into the school year parties, graduation parties, Fun Fest block parties coming up later in the summers, all kinds of things you can be planning for that it will need and require food. In this case, Dream Packs. You can give them a call here. That phone number is
423-349-6437.
And then if you just want to buy meat by the pound, you sell that. We got everything covered. We just want the meat, the great meat coming from Phil's. You can do that too, right?
You can do that too. Meat by the pound, $14.49 for a pound of pork. We're still one of the lowest restaurants around for pulled pork, and we work hard at trying to make sure that our pork's nice and juicy and succulent. Hickory smoked right here in-house.
In-house. Pull in the parking lot, you can smell it. It's going all night long. It's good stuff. Social media, how do we find you?
On Facebook and also philsdreampit.com. You can order online right there.
Closed on Sundays and Mondays, open Tuesday through Saturday from when to when?
Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 7. Come by and see us.
There you go. One of our great sponsors right here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Been with us since day one of this voyage we call the Tom Taylor Sports Show. That would be the good folks right here at Phil's Dream Pit. Again, Interstate 26, the Eastern Star exit. Phil's Dream Pit right across from Abra Trucking, the quest for perfect barbecue. It's exciting Elizabethton Cyclone baseball. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join me Thursday from Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark as the Cyclones play host to the Dobbinsville Indians from Kingsport. Airtime of 4:45, first pitch 5 o'clock, audio and video. The Cyclones and Dobbins win it. It all starts at 4:45 this Thursday here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Elizabethton Cyclone baseball. And back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show's rundown high school baseball and softball today. North Green 13-7 will be at Cherokee 11-12. They'll play that one in Rogersville. Our broadcast, of course, Dobbinsville at 21-4. In Elizabethton, you saw the battle of the Cyclones at 12-14. West at 20-8 will be at Jeff County, will be Knox West. 20-8 will battle Jeff County and Dandridge, who's 18-11. The bragging rights of Morristown at stake today. Morristown West at 10-16. Will take on Morristown East at 7-22. Daniel Boone goes to South Green. Daniel Boone 16-14. Scott Hagen's got a good baseball team. It's a good team. Boone 16-14 at South Green, 4-16. That's today in South Green. Unaka plays at Sullivan East. Unaka 4-16 in baseball. The Patriots at 7-18. They'll play that one at East. Lebanon will be at Tennessee High. Lebanon at 6-17. The Vikings, they've got a good baseball team. 20-9. This tournament next week is going to be really good. At Thomas Stadium at East Tennessee State next week. Upper Lakes Conference will be Boone and Crockett, Tennessee High, the Cyclones, and East. Will be some good baseball. Gatlinburg Pittman will be at West Green today. Gatlinburg Pittman at 10-15. West Green is at 11-14. And that's in baseball. Let's scoot down here. Let's see. Chucky Doak plays at Cocke County today. Chucky Doak at 15-11. Cocke County at 9-12. These are all non-conference games, or most of them. Winding things down. The tournament start next week. Let's see. Let's go back up here and grab softball real quick. See who's playing softball on this Thursday. West Green will be at Cherokee. Happy Valley softball at Chucky Doak. Daniel Boone will be at Dobbinsville. Unaka Lady Rangers will be softballing at North Green. Morristown West at Sevier County to battle the Lady Smoky Bears. And Jeff County's ladies will be at Westridge in softball for today. Let's see. Let's get down so we can grab soccer. We got soccer going on today, too. And it should be right there. There it is. Okay. You have Crockett at Chucky Doak today in soccer. Cherokee at Cumberland Gap. Morristown East will play soccer at Dobbinsville. University Highs at Elizabethton tonight. Pigeon Forge soccer at Morristown West. You have Daniel Boone soccer at Unicoi County. And Sevier County soccer, the Smoky Bears hosting South Doyle. That's what's going on today in baseball and softball and soccer in Northeast Tennessee. So that's what's happening. Got more sports. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this. We'll talk about the NFL draft. It starts tonight. And we'll run down who needs what. Opening round one tonight, rounds 2 and 3 tomorrow night, and rounds 4 through 7 are on Saturday, all in Pittsburgh. That's where they're having it this year. Last year they had it, I think it's in Green Bay. And so we'll have that after this from one of our great sponsors. That would be, let's go down and get one. How about this? Oh, I was just stopped by the other day. They got the new, over 500 new E. Newtons at the Jeweler's Bench. Pandora's got a sale going on now for Mother's Day. Mother's Day gift sets. 30% off the gift sets right now for Pandora, for Mom, for Mother's Day. And again, E. Newton's. They put in over 500 new, brand spanking new, spring colors, coastal colors, which Sherry said will be there next week, next Thursday, as a matter of fact. It's talking about how the coastal colors are hot right now. Coastal colors are kind of the pastel, light colored that you'd see at the beach. So E. Newton's got all kinds of new, and they've also got some initials. They have a limited supply of initials, E. Newton's. Again, for the graduate, Mother's Day, whatever, E. Newton's, they got over 500 new ones they put up. They got a ton of E. Newton's at the Jeweler's Bench in downtown Elizabethton. They sell a ton of them. I was in there the other day, stopped by to see Sherry and find out what's going on. Guy walked in, bought a wedding set, and it was beautiful. Goodness gracious. He had some carats on that one. It was gorgeous. They've got anything in there to fit your billfold. Of course, they had some folks getting ring size when I stopped by there. They had folks getting some Pandora jewelry when I was there, some charms. And let's see, another lady came in and brought a brooch that she wanted John to repair. They do a lot of jewelry repair at the Jeweler's Bench. So, and again, graduation and Mama's Day are right around the corner. The Jeweler's Bench. We'll take a look at the NFL Draft coming up next. Tom Taylor Sports Show, graduation, Mother's Day. What do you got for us here from the Jeweler's Bench?
We have lots of stuff, Tom. We've got Pandora. We have watches. We have E. Newton, pearls, diamonds, diamond earrings, you name it. We got it.
Yep. Birthstones.
Birthstones.
Year-round birthstones, of course. Pearls, you mentioned watches. So they run the gamut, graduation, guys and girls, and certainly for Mother's Day. Liberal layaway policy. Tell us about your layaway policy.
So put it in layaway, make a down payment, and then as long as you're making a monthly payment, we give you typically as long as you need.
Mm-hmm. So graduations, Mother's Day, right around the corner. Stop by here. Hours are open.
We're open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and on Saturday, 9:30 to 4.
And how do we find you on social media?
Facebook and Instagram, and then website is jewelersbench10.com.
And the phone number is
542-5600.
There you go. Proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports. Tom Taylor Sports Show, your jewelry needs for Mother's Day and graduation right here at the Jeweler's Bench in Elizabethton.
It's important to hire a professional because you want a quality, trained, and licensed person working in your home. All of my staff are factory trained and have years of experience. With today's technology in heating and air conditioning systems, you want a trained professional working on your system. Our motivation to provide our customers with the best service is years of experience. We've been in business for 35 years and we plan on being in business for another 35 years, so we want to make our customers happy.
Let's give you the burst today. We always dedicate our show to the man who hung on the cross and get into some NFL football draft news. Jeremiah 31:25 says, I will refresh the weary and satisfy the faint. I will refresh the weary and satisfy the faint. Isn't it awesome to know that we have a Savior in the Lord Jesus that wants us to come to Him and ask for strength and to recharge our physical and spiritual batteries. All we have to do is ask, and He'll do it. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for your goodness to us, and that's very, very true. Jeremiah 31:25, I will refresh the weary and satisfy the faint. That's the verse of the day here on the show. All right, NFL Draft starts tonight in Pittsburgh, 8 o'clock. Again, as we told you earlier in the week, they have changed the clock format. Before you had 10 minutes, now they've cut it down to 8 minutes. So, which doesn't really have much time to negotiate. So, the general managers have now kind of created a new strategy. They have already kind of gotten together, it sounds like, before it starts tonight. So, they can kind of set up some parameters for any possible deal. So, you know, the way this works now, if you have any kind of wheelings and dealings in that 8 minutes, you got to cut a deal with XYZ team, notify the NFL saying, we've cut a deal, this guy's going over here, we're trading up, we're trading down on draft picks, blah, blah, blah. And then turn around and pick the person that you're on the clock to pick. All that in 8 minutes. So it's going to speed things up, to say the least, and probably create a little bit of tension, a little drama. So, again, it's for the first round only. So, for the first time, we're given to make a pick down to 8 minutes. So for a trade to happen, the team on the clock has to find a willing trade partner. You start right now, boom. I'm the Raiders guy, okay? I'm the Raiders. Hello, Vicky Hennard. How you doing, lady? So you got 8 minutes, boom. Draft starts, it's your pick. Tom Taylor, Los Angeles Raiders. Or Las Vegas Raiders. All right, so here we go. For a trade to happen, the team on the clock, me, has to find a willing trade partner. After that, the two teams have to hammer out a deal. Then both teams have to contact the NFL. I'm cutting a deal with, pick somebody, the Packers. I'm trading this pick, that pick. We're doing some wheeling and dealing. They have to tell the NFL. I've got to tell the NFL. All that has to happen in 8 minutes. And then you go back to, all right, Tom Taylor, who you picking? All right, the Raiders pick whoever. Jimmy Stout. Okay. So all that's got to happen in 8 minutes. Normally it's been 10 minutes. They have to speed things up. So the Raiders have the first pick. Conventional thinking, I hope, being a Raiders guy, they're going to take Fernando Mendoza from Indiana. I hope. Everything points that way after they picked up the contract Kirk Cousins. So the Raiders will go first. The Jets will go second. The Arizona Cardinals will pick third tonight. The Tennessee Titans looking for an inside linebacker, a edge rusher, a cornerback, a safety, a wide receiver, and a running back. They got lots of holes to fill for the Titans. They'll pick fourth. The New York Giants will pick fifth tonight. The Cleveland Browns go sixth. Washington Commanders go seventh. The Saints will go eighth. The Kansas City Chiefs, interesting, they would go ninth. It's been a while since the Chiefs were in the top 10 in the draft pick because of their success, but they're picking ninth tonight. And the Giants get another pick. They got number 5, number 10. So the Giants really hope to help themselves. Their biggest need, it says, is defensive linemen, which everybody needs those. That's your top 10. Then you go to Miami Dolphins. Then the 12th pick today or tonight will be the Cowboys. Each team has 8 minutes, so move it along. 13th pick will go to the Rams. 14th pick will be the Baltimore Ravens. 15th pick will be the Tampa Bay Bucks. 16th pick will be the Jets. They get 2 picks, number 2 and number 16. Number 17 is Detroit. Number 18 tonight will be the Vikings. Number 19, the Carolina Panthers. And number 20, Cowboys had number 12. They got number 20. They got 2 in the first round. Hello, Bristol Rhythm AFC. Thank you all for watching. The Steelers will come in tonight, number 21. All this being played out, as we said, in Pittsburgh. They just keep on coming. This place rocks. We're at Phil's Dream Pit. Number 22 are the Los Angeles Chargers picking. Number 23, Philadelphia, the Eagles. 24 tonight will be the Browns. They get 2 picks in the first round. The Bears will come in at number 25. Number 26 is Buffalo. Number 27 tonight will be 8 minutes on the clock. The 49ers. The Houston Texans will come in at number 28. Number 29 will be the Chiefs. Again, they get 2 in the first round. So, Chief fan base got to be excited about that. The Dolphins get another pick. See, Miami picking at number 11 and picking number 30. The Patriots at number 31, and the Seahawks will be the last pick tonight at number 32. That's where your favorite team, if you have a favorite NFL team, mine is the Las Vegas Raiders. Surely to goodness. We're looking for wide receivers, corners, safeties, defensive linemen, running backs, and offensive tackles. Now, our local youngster, there's probably more, but I know for sure one of them, in fact, he and I communicate all the time. Parker Hughes from Middle Tennessee State has wowed the scouts with his bench strength, his weightlifting abilities, strength, and his speed around a 4.3, 40. 40 yards in 4 seconds. He's smoking it. Parker Hughes sit down and bench 225 pounds 25 times. No help, no assist, just pumping it. 25 times, 225 pounds. Nobody had to help him. Nobody had to take the bar off his chest. Pumped it 25 times and got up. Said, okay, this is a man among boys. He's probably 6 foot, maybe 6'1". Not sure how. He's grown some since high school. Played at Elizabethton. So we're hoping, we're keeping our fingers crossed, that Parker Hughes will get a strong look in the NFL. Folks are talking 4th through 7th round, which is okay. So first rounds tonight, rounds 2 and 3 tomorrow night, and rounds 4, 5, 6, and 7 will be on Saturday, all in Pittsburgh, NFL draft. We've waited and waited and waited, now it's here. And so as we speak, I guarantee the general managers and coaches are in their, some call it the drawing board, some call it the war room, trying to decide who we're going to pick, what we're going to do, and if this, it's a jigsaw puzzle, as you know. If you're the 15th pick, which would be who? Let's see, let's grab this. 15th pick tonight would be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So everybody ahead of them is like, okay, who's still on the board, who's left, who do we need, what do we need? What needs do we have? So Tampa Bay, we're using this as an example. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the 15th seed, they are looking tonight. Everybody, same thing. Edge rushers, linebackers, defensive linemen, tight end, wide receivers, corners. That's what everybody's looking for. So you get to that point, you have 8 minutes to go. Okay, can we cut a deal with somebody else? Who's still out there that we can take to fill these gaps, fill these voids or these needs? And can we trade up a pick or trade down a pick or go to the second round and we'll give you 2 for 1? I mean, it's wheeling and dealing. And they're doing it right now. I guarantee the phones are buzzing between these organizations, these franchises in the National Football League, trying to cut deals. Because once that clock hits, 8 minutes ain't a whole lot of time. It's not good English, but 8 minutes is not a long time to make deals, to make or break your football team. I like it. I like it speeding it up. Creates a little drama, as my grandma always says. She would never say drama. Great little drama. And they are creating some drama. So that's good. Tonight, NFL round 1, we'll let you know tomorrow who will be going where. We'll be tomorrow at Chick-fil-A in Johnson City. We're normally there on Wednesdays. We'll go there tomorrow to start the weekend. We'll be back in Food Cities next week. But tomorrow will be at Chick-fil-A in Johnson City on People Street, kicking off the weekend. Hard to believe we're winding down April. May is right around the corner. May 1st is next Friday. Hard to believe. So, anyway, that's what's going on for tomorrow. We'll let you know. Again, our baseball game tonight coming up. Cyclones will take on Dobbins Minute at 21-4. Veteran coach Ryan Wagner called his games when he was a player. And he was a good one. Second baseman, he could play. He was the quarterback in the football team and point guard on the basketball team. Three-sport star, I should say, at DB. He's now the head coach, and I think he's the all-time winningest coach in baseball, or getting close. That's some good tea right there, folks, from Phil's Dream Pit. Good stuff. So anyway, we got that coming up, 4:45 airtime. 5:30 first pitch, video and audio, the final game of the regular season for the Cyclones. Tournament starts next week. We'll play the tournament game at Thomas Stadium at East Tennessee State University. So that's a great venue to call a game. It's a great venue to watch a game. So East Tennessee State did it right when they built the baseball stadium for the fans for the Buccaneer baseball program. It's really, really good. If you missed it earlier, George Pickens, long-term contract done for the Cowboys. They're going to make him a franchise tag. Everybody says, well, that's not good. Oh, these guys making $27 million guaranteed. Are you kidding me? Come out here and buy some pulled pork, and for $27 million, I believe they can do it. Pulled pork, some beans. So don't cry to me tears for George Pickens, a wide receiver of the Cowboys. Cool, $27 million fully guaranteed, which means he can go out tomorrow and blow out a knee, still gets paid. That's a pretty good deal. I don't know how many jobs out in America guarantee if you get hurt, we're still going to pay you. Like the guy from the Texans earlier this week, $135 million? $134 million guaranteed. No trade clause. If he, again, just goes out and wrenches his knee, breaks an ankle, pulls, whatever he does, he can't practice or play, he still gets paid. Such is the case with George Pickens. I'm now looking at the story. Pickens guaranteed franchise tag for the Cowboys at $27 million. Let's check and see if Aaron Rodgers has let anybody know he's going to play yet for the Steelers since the draft's tonight. I don't care how good he is. He ain't that good. I'd move on that guy. Tom, he's not. He's not in his heyday. He's in his twilight. Let's see what we got here. Yep. Gamecocks landed number 3, Olivia Edwards. We talked about that. She was talking about going to Tennessee. She's moved on to play at South Carolina now. Hello, Pete Taylor. By the way, Jeff Brom, the coach of Louisville, agrees to he's not going anywhere. 8 years, $64 million contract extension. So, is Fields coming to Elizabeth? I have no clue. Let's see. Just trying to see if my man's made a decision. He has not. I don't get it, but it's above my pay grade, obviously, that Aaron Rodgers can't let him know what he's doing. So, looking. Oh, so we got the Phoenix Suns. Devin Booker calls the referee out by name. Wow. Says terrible officiating. So not only are they calling him out by name now. Said the NBA is headed towards the WWE. Well, if you watch him, he's not that far off. I mean, you watch these games, you got to basically mug somebody to get a foul. So, anyway, so he calls out the official by name. That'll get him a fine. But if you watch the NBA, and I don't, I watch a little bit here and there, but do I sit down and stay glued to it? No. Because it's mug ball to me. I mean, I understand the physicality. These guys are big and strong, can run, and they're good. But some of they just, no. And so he says it's on its way to becoming the WWE, which is an interesting comparison. All right, we'll be right back with more. About to wrap this thing up. We're live on the road today, we're here at Phil's Dream Pit. The quest for perfect barbecue. We'll be right back after this. David Collins got some listings. We'll tell you about it right after you hear from David on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Tell us why. A lot of real estate companies out there. Why David Collins and Collins and Company?
Well, we service before and after the sale. I think that's a big thing. And follow through on phone calls. I think, and I have a lot of people just comment on how professional our website is, how professional our agents are, and what we do and how we follow through with things. For instance, I'm not telling the name of a real estate company or anything like that. That's had a buyer that bought one of our houses through another agency, and she just called me. She said, my agent didn't show up at closing, didn't bring me any keys, we didn't do a final walkthrough. That's pretty sad. And, I just want to let folks know, you come here, you're going to get service, follow through. We're going to work through with you, follow you through the process, help you through the process. You don't have a lender. We've got lenders we recommend, attorneys for closing we recommend, and you get full service here.
End of story. Full service. Phone number to call?
423-543-5741.
A 97% closing ratio, folks. Collins and Company, great sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Elizabeth and Cyclone Sports. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, we're live here at Phil's. Got some lady eating the pulled pork over here. Got the ladies eating some green beans, hash browns. They're wolfing down. The sides are excellent here at Phil's Dream Pit. Again, the truck's out today. The 2 trucks. Food truck is on the road today at the State of Franklin corporate office in Johnson City. The other Phil's truck is at Sullivan Central Middle School. And then tonight, the black Phil's Dream Pit truck will be at High Voltage, which is business in Kingsport from 5 to 8. So there you go. That's what's going on there as far as the truck. Now, David Collins, collinsandcompany.com. They've got this auction going on through the 28th. Go to the website, collinsandcompany.info. Antique and Carnival glass. And Depression glass. McCoy, Hull, and Roseville pottery. If you're a collector of Coca-Cola, they got Coca-Cola collectibles they're auctioning off. Die-cast trucks, racing bottles, tins, glasses, and advertising pieces of Coca-Cola. NASCAR memorabilia. Betty Boop collectible. If you collect Betty Boop, they've got that to bid on. Antique candlestick telephone. Oil lanterns and brass banker's lamps. Pretty cool stuff. collinsandcompany.info. It's called the Siam Valley Household Collection. Cast iron skillets, kettles, and vintage kitchen items. Hand tools, power tools, Craftsman, Snap-on, Black & Decker, and more. They got furniture and got kayaks, bicycles, outdoor equipment's all to bid on. Go to collinsandcompany.info. And again, if you're a Coca-Cola collector, they got all kinds of Coca-Cola memorabilia to bid on. So go to collinsandcompany.info for that one through the 28th. All right, then you look at Double C Western Supply. They are using the sale barn. Anything in the store that's got a yellow dot on it's 40% off right now, right off the top. Anything in the store's got a red dot. There's a bunch of red dots, or were, and gold dots. The gold dots are 40. Red dots are 60% off at Double C Western Supply on Railroad Street in Elizabeth, one of our great sponsors. So that's some of the things going on with some of our sponsors. Again, of course, we talk about Big John's Closeouts, where they've got the steel products right now. You got discounts on chainsaws, weed eaters, leaf blowers, hedge trimmers, all made in America. I love it. American made. Steel. Chainsaws, weed eaters, leaf blowers, and hedge trimmers. Among others, those are all, they got discounts on those. At Big John's Closeouts with a hammer high prices in downtown Elizabeth. We'll come back, run down one more time the Major League Baseball schedule for today on this Thursday. Celebrating the birthday of John Cena, the wrestler at 48. Lee Majors having a birthday, the $6 million man. He's 86. And Valerie Bertinelli having a birthday. She'd be 65 today. We'll be right back after this. We'll run it down one more time, take a look at Major League Baseball, the Tom Taylor Sports Shop here at the Eagle Center for the spring and summer.
Hallelujah for spring and summer, right?
Right.
So we have a lot of things for your home to add to your decor, both indoor and outdoor. Pictures, pillows, mirrors. We have furniture. We have all kinds of Easter decor, all kinds of gifts for Mother's Day coming up after that. So it's a wonderful place to shop. I have 48 vendors, and they keep things moving, keep things fresh, bring things in all the time. We have old things, new things, all things in between.
Where do we find you on social media?
We're on Facebook under Eagle Center Co-op and on Instagram, Eagle Center Antiques.
Hours are open.
We're open 10 to 5, Monday through Saturday.
Things tell a story.
When people no longer can.
Our great sponsor, come downtown Elizabethton and shop. Think spring and summer at the Eagle Center. Be loyal, buy local, and buy at the Eagle Center in downtown Elizabethton. Proud sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports, the Eagle Center, downtown Elizabethton.
Thank you.
We're talking to Michaela Miller, one of our great sponsors at Phil's Dream Pit. Springtime events coming up. Bible schools, class reunions, wedding receptions, you name it. How can you help us in the springtime?
Meat, bulk orders, meat by the pound. Come out, order some pulled pork, get you some buns, maybe a side or two.
Let's talk Dream Packs. Tell us about the Dream Packs.
Dream Packs, we start at 4, go as big as you need. Honestly, as big as you need. I got one tomorrow for 104. Pulled pork, 3 sides. We do offer pork, chicken, pulled beef, brisket, We even do the half chickens on the bone. But yeah, you get the meat, 3 sides, sauce, and buns.
Phone number to call is 349-6437 for the Dream Packs. Feeds 4 at a time, and you can do as many as you want. Then you talk about meat by the pound. Got something coming up. You just want the meat. Tell us about the meat by the pound. How's that work?
We pretty much 1 pound will feed 4. Comes out to about $15.99 per pound.
What's my options on the meat?
Really, when you do it by the meat, you can do anything: ribs, half chickens, pork, brisket, turkey, chicken. We even got Italian sausage and jalapeno cheddars.
There you go.
Really, anything we can do in bulk.
It's all right here. Dream Packs or meat by the pound. You got an event coming up. You need some help. It's a phone call away. 423-349-6437. The Quest for Perfect Barbecue. Phil's Dream Pit. Eastern Star exit of Interstate 26. Proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. It's exciting Elizabethton Cyclone baseball. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join me Thursday from Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark as the Cyclones play host to the Dobbinsville Indians from Kingsport. Airtime of 4:45, first pitch 5 o'clock, audio and video. The Cyclones and Dobbins win it. It all starts at 4:45 this Thursday here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Elizabethton Cyclone baseball. Before we get out of here, it's running down one more time what we got in Major League Baseball. It's a travel day, but still got some pretty good activity on the scoreboard in the scheduled games. Of course, the Braves will take on Washington at 1:05. J.R. Ritchie will be on the mound coming up from Gwinnett against Cavelli. Cade Cavelli for the Nationals. Milwaukee will play Detroit afternoon game. Scuba will be on the mound for the Detroit Tigers against Milwaukee. You have Philadelphia and the Cubs at Wrigley. You have Colorado hosting San Diego. Padres are red hot. Padres again have won, 6 in a row? No, they've done more than that. They've won, don't have it in front of me, 9 out of 10. Anyway, they're red hot. They've got Colorado in Colorado. White Sox in Arizona. The Dodgers in San Francisco. Glass now for the Dodgers in the series wrap-up against Logan Webb for the Giants. Tony Vitello, the former ball coach now with the Giants, starting to put it together a little bit. Yankees tonight at Boston, game 3 of that series. Yankees have won the first 2. Minnesota will be New York to battle the Mets, and Evan Carter and the Rangers will host Pittsburgh. Jacob deGrom on the mound for the Rangers tonight. Evan again went 1 for 4 yesterday with a stolen base. Rangers will do the series wrap-up tonight against the Pittsburgh Pirates under the lights in Arlington. All right, before we get out of here, let's talk about Talladega this weekend. The Jack Links 500 on Sunday. The Ag Pro 300, the O'Reilly Auto Parts race on Saturday at 3. Jack Links 500 on Sunday at 3. Tyler Reddick won the spring race. Chase Briscoe won the fall race at Talladega. Some interesting stats. The last 11 races have all been won by different drivers. Anybody's race at Talladega. 3 of the last 4 races, the winner didn't lead until the second stage or later. So you just hang around and you get a chance to be there at the end. And here's another interesting stat. 8 of the last 10 winners at Talladega started 10th or worse on the grid. So they'll drop the green flag at Sunday at 3 for the Jack Links 500 at Talladega. Current drivers with the most wins, Brad Keselowski leads everybody with 6. Joey Logano with 3, Ryan Blaney 3, Kyle Busch has won 3 times at Talladega. Denny Hamlin twice, Chase Elliott twice, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. twice. Then one-time winners at Talladega has been Bubba Wallace, Ross Chastain, Austin Cindric, and the 2 winners last year, Tyler Reddick in the spring and Chase Briscoe in the fall. The most wins at Talladega, the late Dale Earnhardt with 10. So it's a doubleheader. Saturday, the O'Reilly Auto Parts Ag Pro 300 at 4 o'clock. Sunday in the Cup Series, the Jack Links 500 at 3 o'clock on Sunday. And that's a good way to end it. We'll come back at 4:45 with Cyclone Baseball, taking on the 21-4 Dobbins Hood Indians of Coach Ryan Wagner. And we'll have that for you today, audio and video, from Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark. All right, let's wrap it up with the verse today. It goes like this. Jeremiah 31:25 says, I will refresh the weary and satisfy the faint. It's a great verse. Isn't it awesome to know that we have a Savior in the Lord Jesus that wants us to come to him, to ask for strength, and to recharge our physical and spiritual battery? He wants to. All we have to do is ask. Thank you, Lord, for your goodness to us. Good way to end it. Jeremiah 31:25, the verse of the show. I will refresh the weary, satisfy the faint. Good way to end it. Thanks to our guest, Jeff Beverly, today, and all the folks in here, Tara, and all the folks from Phil's Dream Pit. 349-6437, the quest for perfect barbecue. There it is. And so, if you have an event coming up, graduation parties, vacation Bible school, class reunions, class graduation party, wedding receptions, pick it. Got an event coming up and you need food, call them at 423-349-6437. Hello, Patsy Lyons. 423-349-6437. Go to the website, philsdreampit.com, or call that number and ask for Tara. Just like Gone with the Wind. Tara, T-A-R-A, she's your girl, to help you with catering or have the food truck scheduled to come to an event you've got coming up. But as she said, they've got events booked all the way through June. A lot of weddings already booked up on the docket, so on the schedule. So they're staying busy, getting into the spring and summer. Boy, it feels good out there today. What is it? I think I just saw it, 73 degrees. Let's see what we got on the old temperature right now. 76 degrees. It went up 3 since we checked last. So let's see what they tell us is going to be on the old weather. 82 tomorrow, rain and thunder, and 72 on Saturday. 78 on Sunday, partly cloudy. 79 on Monday. Tuesday, 75, so it's going to be in the 70s. And then cooler next weekend. But this weekend, going into the weekend, high near 81 today, 82 tomorrow, and rain and thunder, and 72 on Saturday, and partly cloudy, and 78 on Sunday. So, but again, they're open Tuesday through Saturday right here again at Phil's Dream Pit. Quest for Perfect Barbecue, Eastern Star exit of Interstate 26. Good way to end it. Thanks for watching the show. Back with you again at 4:45 with Elizabeth and Dobbinson of baseball from Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark. Till then, we'll say, as always, bloom where you plant it, and win or lose, be a good sport. Thanks for watching show number 2484. We're 16 away from 2,500 shows. 2485 tomorrow from Chick-fil-A, People Street in Johnson City. We'll see you then. And back today with Cyclone Baseball, 4:45 against DB. So long, everybody, from Phil's Dream Pit. The quest for perfect barbecue. Eastern Star exit of Interstate 26. Fixing to get me some lunch.